Sophie Bakal, a PhD physicist from Stanford and Harvard grad who has been a CEO for 13 years, disagrees with liberal media sensation Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on research funding, saying she misses the point and "I hope she gets a really good science policy advisor." Per Tim Ferriss, Sophie Bakal is the author of Loonshots: How to Nurture the Crazy Ideas That Win Wars, Cure Diseases, and Transform Industries. It has been selected for The Washington Post's 10 Leadership Books to Watch For in 2019, Incorporated's 10 Business Books You Need to Read in 2019, and Business Insider's 14 Books Everyone Will Be Reading in 2019. Sophie received his PhD in physics from Stanford and his undergrad degree from Harvard. After working as a consultant for McKinsey, Sophie co-founded a biotechnology company specializing in developing new drugs for cancer. He led its IPO and served as its CEO for 13 years. In 2008, Sophie was named Ernst & Young's New England Biotechnology Entrepreneur of the Year. In 2011, he worked with President Obama's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology on the future of national research. Prior to running for Congress, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was a bartender. From Yahoo Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's DNY comments on how American taxpayers' money is ending up in private pharmaceutical companies' hands miss the point, says former biotech CEO and physicist Sophie Bakal. "I hope she gets a really good science policy advisor," Bakal told Yahoo Finance's The Final Round. "Obviously she's kind of new to politics. But I was talking about a very specific point, which is that federal research helps the economy. So if you just focus on drugs or pharmaceuticals, you miss the point." Bakal was referring to the Democratic Congresswoman's comments during a hearing on drug prices, when Ocasio-Cortez had stressed the fact that taxes paid by the public, that are intended to fund federal research, are ending up with private drug companies. "The public is acting as an early investor," Ocasio-Cortez said, "putting tons of money in the development of drugs that then become privatized." She added that the public, in effect, got no return on the investment that they have made. Rep. Ro Khanna, DCA, who was also present, added that a lot of the foundational research, which drug companies use for R&D purposes, was done with public money. Bakal rejected those sentiments in a recent op-ed on this issue. He also told Yahoo Finance that federal research served an essential purpose. "Federal research is there to create new industries by investing in the things that are so wacky, that no one company can invest," said Bakal. Ocasio-Cortez's office did not respond to requests for comment. "One of the wacky things funded by federal research was the iPhone," said Bakal. "The iPhone was based on a lot of federal research, so we don't have arguments about let's tax iPhones because the LCD displays. Some of the liquid crystal technology inside the iPhone all came from federal research," said Bakal. Another product born out of federal funding was Apple's voice assistant Siri. Although some of the earliest work on artificial intelligence and speech recognition was started by private industry in the early 1950s, until products could be successfully commercialized, the survival of these fields depended on federal funding from the Air Force and DARPA, a 2014 report by the Information and Technology and Innovation Foundation found. One of those DARPA-funded projects, the report added, then branched off in the late 2000s to create what we know today as Siri. Siri was then acquired in 2010 by Apple and now comes standard on all iPhones.